What is up? Welcome back to episode 2 of our AD Ceuta Youth Academy career mode. Last time, obviously, you seen us setting up. We kind of had nothing to do. We got players from the academy, and you can already see Noguera, one of our academy players, has received an offer for a loan to buy. We will delegate just for a loan. Hopefully, it goes short term. We have, which kind of shows the thing. We can also see that has went down since the end of last episode. We've done a couple contracts just to keep us fair. We've also promoted 3 players. We will show you those 3 players now based on the overall. We promoted Di Stefano, the Italian centre-back, mediocre potential, somewhere in the mid-80s is the highest he can go. It's like 70 something to 80. It's 76 to 84 at the moment. I just thought promote him, get him out on loan. Richie, another Italian, the Cam, he has an 80 potential at max. So does Noguera. I thought it would make common sense. Also frees up some space here as well. You can see we also released the Spanish right back because his potential is useless. Cabrera's got 82. These two are still progressing really well. The left wing, Anami, and White from Jamaica and Ivory Coast. We still are lacking that striker though, which is concerning. Yet nothing has happened that is major important. We just need to get these loan play. We need to get the academy boys loaned out, because as of next season, 2 of the academy players that I have so far have to be in that starting 11. They have to be in that starting 11. At the moment, the way things are going, I think Shore might have to be moved to striker next season if he's still at the club with his release clause. But yeah, we have a lot to do. We found out kind of recently who we're facing. You'll find out for the first time. We are facing Rail Racing Club. I believe a second tier side. Just want to confirm that theory. They are a second tier side. You know what? That will be the first game of this episode. So I'll see you then. Our round of 16 tie against the Real Racing Club, who've won the last 3 and are beaten in their last 5. Oh goodness, we are in trouble, considering we aren't in the greatest form ourselves. We are in the worst form of our tenure for a little bit. We have lost our last 3 games, and our last league win was against Granada at the start of last month. We've lost 3-1, 2-1, so when we lose we score 1 goal, and didn't really help the fact that our starting left wing Shore is out for another couple of days, which is really an issue. And players aren't fully fit. Cantro has just came back from injury. Shore's out for 7 days. So Kone, I guess Sanchez is going to get a game off the bench. You can also see our 3 loan players. Our 3 youngsters are out on loan. They have been sent out. Thankfully, I will say, to clubs that I'm not going to pronounce, but they have been moved on for the 6 months to gain overall, to hopefully find themselves a starting position next season. Oh, because we desperately need it. But it's us against Rail Racing for a quarter-final appearance in the Copa de España. This is a perfect opportunity for more money. We already gained 600 grand just for getting to this stage in the competition. Yayo. Not in the best form, but doesn't mean we can't perform in the cup. Obviously, our league position doesn't matter this season. We're not trying. We've just been trying to get academy players, and this is brilliant. And Kone, who's playing on the left again. Off the post and in. We've been on the worst form. Our last win in all competitions. Was this competition 4 games ago? And we are off to the best start, thanks to Kone. Second goal in the competition. Last goal was obviously the only goal in the win against Girona. Anouar again. We're just tacking down this right. Good ball to Asir. Asir to whip it in. Yeah, yo! Second time's the charm. And his actual first appearance for the club under this management. And he bags a goal. It's a poor push out from the keeper for a save. And Yayo's the quickest to react. Oh, good. Asir. Bad Asir. You do something good and then you instantly do something bad. Anur can't quite get to that. Is going to slow down. I thought that was going to be a heavy pass. And we've made mistake. Gonzalez, get back out there. Anur. Against Kamara. Oh, that's poor. But Rodriguez does enough to end the second half. Still 2-0 up without the opposition having a shot. Going back and forth, they're just sticking around the midfield. Martin now with it. He cuts back inside, gives it back to Rodriguez, who gives it to Canales. To Kamara, probably the only bright spark, and that was near the end of the first half. Switch ball to Martin. Doesn't quite work. And Matos. Good interception. Salazar will now take it. He'll try and get it to Kone. Couldn't quite do anything. And I think we will probably be making some changes the next time this ball goes off the pitch. Brilliant. From Aloni. Sanchez. Anur. Little dink ball to Fernandez. It's a good save. And I think this could be the nail in the coffin. Header cleared. Anur to Fernandez. Gonzalez couldn't quite direct it back to a white shirt. 1 added minute and the ref will blow the whistle. And it's the quarterfinals in the Copa de España. The one good thing we have going this season. Well, this was unexpected. You can see on your screen we're against Real Vallecano in the semi-finals, folks, of the Copa de España. It's the second leg, by the way, because I didn't realise at the time that we beat our round of our quarter-final opponents, and you can also see Eibar are against Sociedad. We will, if we win, we face the winner of those in the final, either a fellow second-tier Spanish side or a team in La Liga. Now, we beat Sevilla 2-1 to get to this point. I can't quite believe I said that. If you want to know what happened to Real Madrid and Barcelona, well, Madrid fell to Cadiz, a second-tier side, 2-1, and Barcelona lost to current semi-finalists Eibar in the entry round for them in the round of 32. And our players aren't fit. Okay, we're gonna have to sub. Okay, so we're gonna play this smart. Ilcius, you get on. Bass, you not starting then. Kone starts. We'll do that. Make some changes. So then there's only 3 players we probably should change in this game. I never thought we would be in the Copa de España in the first season in the semi-finals. But the big teams, including Atletico Madrid, didn't even make the quarterfinals. Hernandez is considering retirement. Well, he is 35. Salazar. Back down to Ceuta. No, it's going to go to Matos instead. Matos whips it in. If they missed the header, Kone was there. Ilsius. Matos. Now he finds Shore. Back from injury in a semi-final. It's not the greatest ball to lack. And Fernandez can't do anything. And they'll just clear. Now, what can Almero do? He'll pass it to Isi. And I'll just pass it back. We're not really... I feel like realistically, we need to be on a defensive plan. We need to be on a defensive plan. We can't risk getting caught out. Probably lucky it's still 0-0 in our favour. Because this Rayo Vallecano team is just passing it around like they are just sniffing for blood. And EC, again, another crucial interception from us. Instantly met with that cam. And that's a good turn. It's a good shot and it's a good save. Alvarez to whip it in. It's a good header. It's off the line. And Cease couldn't steer it past our keeper. EC. Assist. Gotta mark EC a lot better in this half. And there he is there on the ball. That's a good tackle from Isius. And now Shore can get a run. And Salazar back to Shore. And Shore is going to keep running until he has no more legs. Salazar to Lack. Kone. He's trying to get past Cavaria, or however you pronounce it. It's back to Honor. He can only go out wide. Salazar. Ilsius. Matos. We're just trying to find the ball in. It's another deflection from across. Kone. Can't win it. Ratu. De Frutos. Ratu on the wide. Oscar Falatin. Got Cease. Just knocking it around. They're waiting for that one lapse of concentration from our boys. But it looks like we are staying switched on for the meantime. Cease. Alvaro can only pass it backwards. It's a tackle from Campagna. Asir. Now we have the chance to attack. And it's Asir. Low cross in to Fernandez. And it's the last minute winner. We switched it back to balanced. Their fullback went for a run. And we've made them pay the ultimate price. And it looks to be a final for the second tier side. Rayo Vallecano fans cannot believe what has just happened. Now they have to attack. Now we can switch back to defend and they don't even have time. And we somehow, in the first season, made it to the final of the Copa de España. Well, it's weird to say, but I guess that's the final game of our season. The Copa de España. Copa de España. We're in the final, and what hopes, for me at least, is not for the last time during this save. We're against Real Sociedad, a 4-1-4-1. They have Tammy Abraham. So they have signed him from Aston Villa. They have Tak. They have Goro, who we obviously know well from the West Ham save. They have Guedes. They seem to have a very stable team, which I'm happy for. You can see their Campagna has been suspended. I hope it wasn't for this game, but it will be for this game, as game takes me. Oh, okay. It looks like Borgia is gonna have to start. to make a couple of changes up top as well. 4 changes, 3 of them enforced because of stamina. 1 enforced because of a suspension. But if we win this, it's a surprise trophy for 15th in League 2. Against a team who should, I think, be in the top half. We will have to have a look after this to see what La Liga is even like. This is just one of these games where I think we're going to just have to stick it on defending. And wait until the later stages when we bring on the better players who weren't as full fitness to take control of this tie. Swing it in our favour. Salazar. Yeah, yo. Good pass out wide. Rudea. Early cross. Asir's the only one there. Dealt with quite comfortably. Well, I mean, that's the only thing we can do. Attack like that. Probably our best decision. Lack can't get the ball off Barnera. Now it's down the Kubo on this right. Matos, brilliant job. Now they're kicking up the gears. Kubo against Matos. Matos wins another round. Rueda. Salazar. Now he finds Yayo. He's gonna get it to Rueda. Back to Salazar. Now we just need to keep the ball. Lack. Salazar. Matos. Asir decided to dip at the last second. Borgia looking for Gonzalez. Doesn't find him. I think those are the 5 changes. Gonna have to be midfield and attack. It's a rehaul everywhere. Ilcius. One of the players on. To an Anouar. To Fernandez. Fernandez can't get half a yard. And he gets cleared up. And now Ilcius. With it again. Can't throw. Bodyguard. It's a good ball. If Shore's onside, it's a brilliant pass from Matos. And he is sure to win it. Kone! And we've snapped it. Just like a Rayo Vallecano. We've snapped it. At this Atletico Madrid stadium. It is. We've just snapped it against Real Sociedad in the final minutes of the match. And it's Kone. With the rebound from the keeper's save. And Sociedad have no time. They have nothing. And somehow, we may be 14th in League 2. But cup runs can happen. How have we won the Copa de España? How have we won it? We've won a trophy in our first season. And I will reiterate, we need the Champions League to call this mission a success. And we've won a trophy without even having an academy player on the pitch. Well, from next season onwards, 2 positions have to be academy filled. It looks like it's going to be Cam and left wing. Maybe right back. As our current right back, Canur, lifts the Copa de España. And we are very happy with this season now. Well, we've hit the end of the season, folks. And we finished in 14th place. 53 points. I will actually take it. I said at the start of the season, last episode, that I just wanted to avoid being in the bottom 6. So 17th and below, I just wanted to avoid those positions with this team. And we've done it. We finished 14th, near the middle of the pack. We're only 15 points off being top. Also, we should really be 13th due to negative goal difference. being better than Malaga, but it doesn't really matter. In terms of Europe, obviously, the Women's Champions League was won by Barcelona. We won the Copa de España. The promotion rounds, you've Real Racing, Las Palmas, Cadiz, and Cordoba. The UEFA Super Cup was won by PSG, but Real Madrid won their 16th Champions League in this save. Obviously, we haven't jumped ship from West Ham. So 25-26. It's another Spanish win. It's the Real Betis beat Celtic. And Crystal Palace beat Real Fanacero. It could have been an all-Spanish European victories, but Crystal Palace had to ruin it. I want to see it was an El Clasico semi-final. Now that is very interesting. Now, where did the teams end up in the Spanish league? We're not going to really have a look at the other thing. If you want to see me go through the other leagues, I am just doing this live on Twitch. As you can see, Barcelona to Real Madrid to Athletic Club to Atletico Madrid. Betis will be Champions League, which means Celta Vigo will be Europa League, and Villarreal will get Conference, with Real Sociedad finishing 8th. We beat the 8th best team in Spain. Valencia, Getafe, Sevilla, we beat the 11th and the 12th best teams as well. Eche, Alves was one of the teams, I think that was the team that knocked Barcelona out? I don't know. Mallorca, Rayo Vallecano almost got relegated and won the Conference League. They survived by a point to Osasuna, Levante, and Espanyol are heading down to our division next season. Well, that was fun. We're going to have a look quickly at stats between our players. Our top goal scorer was our loanee, Fernandez, who will definitely be saying goodbye to. Asir and Shore, the next 2 goal scorers. That is positive. Very good growth from Asir. We're going to try and hold on to these players as long as we can, because the more high-rated players we have, the better our chances are for letting the youth players just funnel in via the loan system. But next season, I might have to start a lot of them and try and get as many players through the door from the academy as quick as possible, because we desperately need a lot of high-rated players. That Jamaican wonder kid, he's gonna be flying. We did a youth tournament, we won it, and he was the star player by a mile. Now we'll have a look at the ratings. Destano hasn't grown since February, since the second game we seen him. Richie has only grown 1, and Aguero's only grown 1 since. So they haven't really grown the most. Hopefully, with the game time I give them, I'm going to have to choose 2 players, remember, to be in the starting 11, and whether when I do calendar sim or when I go into quick sim and I choose to play them will be foreseen, because calendar sim will choose the best player for the position. Quick sim will at least give us time to switch out in case we need to use them, but 2 of them have to be in the starting team, and at the moment none of them really look anywhere near close enough. But that has been it. You won't see me. Next time you'll see, it will be July the 1st, not June. We'll just skip through the final little parts. There really is going to be no transfers. We're going to roll on to season 2, which is probably going to be the same as this season. But the main objective is just making sure we get the youth as many chances for game time as possible. Next season's about youth players and growth, where season 3 should hopefully be a promotion push. But until then, it is goodbye for now. Peace.